नहीं मेरा वो है तो उतना प्रॉब्लम आता है क्या? अगर आपको हेल्थ चाहिए क्या? हाँ चाहिए। हाँ करके बोलेगा तो नहीं होता है ना। यू नो यू आर अवेयर ऑफ दैट एंड एवरीथिंग। और उधर जाके ना एक्स्ट्रा मेटल लिंक रहता है उस पे क्लिक करो। बात सही है। मैंने किया है बात नहीं। हाँ मैंने तो हाँ डाउट्स वाले मैंने किया था लॉगिन पर वो जो सर थे अपने क्लासेस स्टार्ट नहीं किए। मैंने नहीं रहती वो क्या होता है कोई मैम कोई प्रमीला हाँ वो मैम ने मेरे को वो दिया था आईडी पासवर्ड मैंने किया था लॉगिन पर वो सर ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया। तो बोलना चाहिए था ना किया मुझे चाहिए था ना। एक्चुअली डाउट सॉल्विंग ये सब एक्स्ट्रा मेंटल ये पूरा मेरा अंदर है नहीं करके लिखूं सब बोला करो कि कुछ हेल्प चाहिए ठीक है। इधर एमपीएस में वो लेवल 1 लेवल 2 होता है ना तो उसमें से कर लेंगे। तो ये वो मैम ने चाहा था क्या मैम ने चाहा था डाउट हो तो कल करके कल थोड़ा रिवाइज करके आ जाओ इधर आके सॉल्व करो केपी का। अरे मैम इसमें क्लासेस नहीं याद है पर पेपर परसों बोला था मतलब आज देने वाली थी। हाँ कल की बात है ना हाँ कल नहीं परसों दे दूँगी यार स्कूल में भी चाहिए वो जब कभी कल परसों ना अपना जिंदगी में नहीं आएगा वो इससे भागते ही आज ही देती हूँ ना आज ही देंगी नेक्स्ट टेस्ट में खोल रहा थैंक यू ऑल द बेस्ट। ये तो मैं एक्सपेक्ट करती हूँ किसका नाम लेके आते हैं करके फुल मार्क्स। हाँ मैं क्या हुआ रिद्धि को मैं बोल रही हूँ रिद्धि कितना आई मैम इतने तो पेपर ही नहीं किया उसको बोलो काम देती
Is the summer standing summer you stand up he's always eating
sir
good evening sit down why this girl was semi standing
sorry sir
oh sit down sorry dekho kitna sweetly maska marti what is homework now she is doing
yes sir will we do time
you have done it
yes sir
नहीं अभी नहीं खाने के बाद पोस्ट किया करना मालूम पड़ता है कि कितना बिका है। ए कौन है ये नया स्टूडेंट?
अरे कौन है?
हाँ कौन है? नहीं पूरा लेक्चर खत्म हो गया नाउ ओनली शी इज आस्किंग कौन है?
कौन है वो जान
बेबी यू ऑल दीस डेज
सर किटी पार्टी
इसके साथ
ये कर रही थी किटी पार्टी
वो नहीं करती।
अरे करती सर आपको मालूम नहीं है
मुझे तो नहीं
है ना किटी पार्टी
आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बिलीव देम your exams were on
अरे बस
what happened then
you were fell
you were fell you come and pick no you sit down नहीं क्या हो गया तुझे न्यू हेयरकट मैन हाँ सैंडी को मैंने दिया ना
आप भी कर रहे न्यू
हम लोग ने ऐसा नहीं करा
allow me
just until mother or father you don't know chalo let's have the chapter I think minerals which chapter who started agriculture because in other branches today na everybody rushing came here and she was the first person to come in so no electricity he was already there she was the first person to join later and I forgot my specs also
तो अभी आपको दिख नहीं रहा
हाँ उसीलिए तो तुम लड़का लड़का कैसे दिख रहा
अरे
क्या क्वेश्चन पूछते रहे मेरी थी
नहीं अभी मैंने चश्मा निकाला नाम को नहीं दिख रहा
हाँ you are touch mine is only for reading
अच्छा
that also I'm slowly cutting off I don't want
ज़्यादा
है ना tell me the last topic
sir back to
agriculture I think I had been
last talk I mean yeah start types of agriculture
अच्छा commercial farm okay
start with Types of farming. Types of farming. So, आपको आगे
Types of farming. अच्छा हाँ, subsistence वो वाला.
Sir.
Yeah, but direct explain actually. हाँ.
नहीं सर, आपने
ठीक है, एक काम करो. You just tell me the heading and explain without substance. Okay, come on everyone, today we write the heading. Yes, I'm listening.
Yes, sir.
You will write, come on. And Einstein students are beautifully writing everything on the board. Come on, help me come.
Sir, I don't know.
Only write the heading.
I will come. Okay, anything must say.
रुक जा, अरे रुक तो जा. Only the heading. Anand sir, मेरे ऊपर गिर गई तो मैं क्या करूँ? Only the heading दिया. ये सब तो मैंने दे दिया क्या?
नहीं सर, ये आपने हम लोग लास्ट बेंच में बैठे हैं.
Come on, quickly write. हाँ वही मेरा क्या है?
स्कूल में मेरे को पूछा था होमवर्क का.
हाँ और इधर बाहर.
उसके बाद आया नहीं.
चलो तुम पे ज्यादा भरोसा और लड़कियों पे कभी बोलो. लड़कियों पे पहले से ही भरोसा है ना?
क्या बात?
You didn't attend economics this Sunday. क्या होता रहता है आप दोनों को? What happened to you? सच नहीं है, तुम तबीयत खराब. What were the why? जो भी था वो करके नाम से सोच रही है. अच्छा ठीक है, बिल पा गए. तुमको क्या हो रहा है?
सर
क्यों? हुआ
क्या था?
उसके बारे में वो गन केस का बीच में बैठा वो लाइफ लॉन्ग गन है. ये थोड़ा सा that was in a I'll tell you later. मतलब आप लोग ये सोच क्या था आगे से कोई टॉपिक लेने का और वो यूज देगा है ना?
अरे आपको नॉलेज देखो सर्जरी किया.
चलो कम इन गुड करो. क्लास में मॉर्निंग
स्कॉलर
Hey, sit down. Thank you. Now, when you understand these types of farming, the word subsistence, commercial, and shifting. Shifting farming is now banned by the government of India. It is also known by the name. Anybody? No. Slash and burn. June cultivation.
In India, it is called.
India के अंदर ही सब है. It is also known as Jirayat farming. अलग-अलग जगह में अलग-अलग. Now let me start from the first one. When we use the word subsistence, we simply say production to meet. Anybody? Production to meet one's own family needs. Why it is one's own? Come on. They are not going to sell it in the market. Yeah. Normally, these are those farmers who try to produce themselves. But there is no farmers in India who is following subsistence. No. Because now there is commercial. What is commercial? Yes. He wants to earn money. He wants to earn profit. Okay. Majority of the time, the farmers in India used to sit idle and they will be going and passing time in farm. What about you guys? No teacher has come? You will do TP something else. Okay. So TP, time pass. So the activity which was called as a time pass activity, now it has become a pure business activity. So when we talk in that line, it is called as which farming? Commercial. But if you don't talk in commercial, then it is which farming? Subsistence. Whatever he grows, it is only to meet his own needs. Understood? After that, we are going into something called as commercial. It is exactly opposite of which farming? Subsistence. Normally, it is market oriented. Do you accept this is market oriented? Yes. How? Because the word commercial means he might take loans. He might start some mechanized farming. If he's doing all this work, he needs profit. He needs money. The word is commerce, which some might be joining after 10th and 12th. We say now only. We say that is business. So whatever farming he is going to do, it's mainly as a business activity. Maharashtra was not very good with international export of palm. But now we have this wine yard in Nashik. Yes. The grapes which are grown goes to France and Italy. But it is grown from India, grown from Maharashtra and grown from Nashik. So the money they might get it is big money. Because wine industry in Europe is a very big business. Gone are the days of Vijay Mallya. वो पता नहीं कहाँ जिंदा है या कहीं जमीन के नीचे घुस गया है. But even Vijay Mallya was known for some business. So we always believe commercial farming is that farming which we started after Green Revolution. Do you accept Green Revolution? What is Green Revolution?
Fertilizers and machines were introduced, and this increased the production.
Very bad.
Where it was started by FS.
That is in India.
So friendly for nature.
Wonderfully wrong point. We started wheat farming in Punjab and Haryana the first time, large scale farming, where we got maximum production. As you were saying, M.S. Swaminathan was the agriculture minister of India. In fact, he bought the wheat variety from Ukraine, and he had a discussion in Parliament. Most of the videos there, nobody was listening to him. So what did he do? He was an MP. He had a big lawn in his whole area. So he grown that Ukraine wheat to show them how better this wheat as compared to India. Then we started HYVP farming. What is HYVP? HYVP, you don't know? Come on.
These are great.
Poor knowledge of this high yielding variety products.
Yes.
Normal. High yielding मतलब क्या है? Normal seed will get ready by 6 months. These seeds will get ready within 3 months only. Hybrid seeds, hybrid. So this is HYVP. Next we go shifting, also known as slash and burn, also known as zoom, also known as deride. Different area of India. But farming is nothing. We cut the trees, burn the trees, and we do the farming. But this is banned in India now. Okay. Next is the word intensive, exactly opposite the word subsistence. Intensive means what? We are going to have less area. Correct? Area is small, but what is more? Population is more. So what I can do? Can I kill the population? No. Can I increase the area? No. But I have to start a farming which we call it as in geography as IADP. Come on, anybody tell me.
India, independent population.
Spell bound. Intensive area development program.
Yes.
What is the word intensive? The other student who studies the entire chapter by 4 hours, you study the same chapter by 1 hour.
Yes.
In less time you are giving more. That is what is this word intensive. Since population of India is rising, but the land are becoming smaller and smaller, we have to go for which farming? Intensive. Area is small, but population pressure is more. Next, we are saying the word extensive. It is also this is given. Extensive means large acres of land. How do I define large acres of land? So only one type of crop, only one. Like we have tea, coffee, rubber, spices. That is extensive. Sunflower oil seeds. Extensive. Land बहुत है, but we are not doing many crops. We will do one. Plantation farming is just an extension of extensive. Plantation is mainly for export. tea and coffee, we are using it, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं करता, but our tea and coffee are a main exportable item. So that is called as which agriculture? Plantation agriculture. And the last one is mixed farming, where agriculture and animal rearing can be done together. Poultry, that can also be done. Or multiple cropping, in one field more than 2 crops are grown. Mixed farming, agriculture, animal husbandry, and something else. एक ही farm में नहीं होता. Whatever waste you get it, you use it in the other side. So that is called as mixed farming. Chalo, everyone start writing, looking at the volume. Like these guys have already done. Only one student is written. Sure, let's wait. Show me. Others start writing or mark it in the wall. Why don't we speak in English? Right, then how do you study MOB and all that stuff? MOB is not English. That is why I'm explaining. Who can get any? But the 9th standard for me, चलो अभी देखो
सर लास्ट ईयर
मेरे पीछे भी क्या क्या बोलते रहते हैं
नो सर अरे उधर पुलिस तो मार होगा
कौन सी
लोगों मैम मिलती
क्या बोलती
है और पुलिस स्कूल
energetic and this is
what how you do this
I'm not
एक घंटे में एक कितना पेज खत्म कर रहे हैं
अरे वो फिजिक्स भी पढ़ाते हो
यस और
गुड ना
ऑर्गेनिक थिंग्स तेरी तो फेवरेट है ना लोगो मैम डॉली मैम
Yes.
अच्छा भाई लिखो क्यों बेचारा ऑलरेडी सर से उसने ट्रैक्टर घुमाया है
सर भी आ रहे हैं सर
हाँ ठीक है Why is the handwriting so formal? What is all that?
डॉक्टर
नहीं
सर अच्छा है मेरा
speak only good. Nothing work is.
एग्जैक्टली सर से बोलने की काम है
बिल्कुल क्या है लिखो
मेरी हैंडराइटिंग देखिए सर
but why not like that? गाड़ी ना हरी भरी की प्रॉब्लम
उससे भी गंदी है मेरे तो उससे भी गंदी है
चलो जल्दी करो I need to start the next chapter. You want me to Zoom continuation for some? No, earlier the spelling was different. Now we have Zoom cultivation.
Which cultivation?
Yes.
Very.
Hey, please wait for
So you are giving the remark.
8th of this month. Mr. Modi is going to speak in the parliament for non-cooperation. Non-cooperation, no confidence motion. देखना. मैं तो एक कर रहा हूँ कि कब वो धुने वाला से opposition को पकड़. Already Delhi bill is launched yesterday only. Today this bill is going to be passed. Kevin Kejriwal is in the hot seat. No, it is going to speak for at least minimum 4 or 6 hours.
पानी नहीं पिएगा ब्रेड रखेगा
यार प्राइम मिनिस्टर के बारे में बोलते थे मैं have some manners.
और यहाँ this सर तेरे से सीखा है तेरे से भी सीखा है
ठीक है तुम सबसे सीखते रहेगा या किसी को सिखाएगा इससे
इसको सर मैंने सब किया है ना अरे सॉरी
मैं तो बेचारी वहाँ पे मिनिस्टर रहने देते अरे बात करो ये क्या काम डोंट डिस्टर्ब
What do we?
When I took you out of my class, Maja outside the class.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to punish this girl. Today she is talking too much. This girl.
Sir, yesterday also she was talking.
At home with station.
Sir, Prakash sir.
Go house. Go for it.
Yes, नहीं अरे
Sir, in
ऐसे क्यों खा
MBBS में.
ऐसे सर वो सर ने बहुत हाई कर दिया
ये किसका है?
तीसरा
Good.
गुड है एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स
No extra. At least you won't cut the marks. Extra कोई नहीं देना. Extra can't be दिखाएगा.
वो आड़ा
चलो start the next chapter. खुद है. Can't tolerate this girl.
मत
Start the next chapter.
What is the name?
Nelsie.
Yeah, it's
I can say two.
सर देखना
ये किसका भी
Must.
यहाँ पे
Last year I think गलती क्या है? Last year उसके पहले तो समझ नहीं चाहिए.
इसके
One red pen इतना सा याद थी. And she मैंने बोला very good. मुझे सब रखा. उसका डबल लाते हैं. बहुत सारा.
सब शिवराज का थोड़ा कम मस्ती कर देता है
नहीं रहते.
नहीं सर
देखो मस्ती I little bit give them freedom.
हम लोग को भी ज्यादा करना
हाँ बस यही पढ़ाई ज्यादा करके मार्क्स लाना वो चैलेंज नहीं.
कंपटीशन
नहीं बन लगे जब में गिरता तो मैं उससे वाला कर दूंगी है ना. दुनिया के जरूरत नहीं मैंने सुना खबर के ना बाहर से.
तो ये मैंने फिजिक्स क्लास में नोटिस किया.
अच्छा फिजिक्स क्लास में कर दूँ.
अच्छा
दोनों एक दिन पे पकड़
यहाँ पे पानी नहीं
क्लास
हाँ बीच में सर पढ़ा हाँ ऐसे सर पढ़ा रहे थे कि फेंक रहे थे
हाउ डू यू नो.
पानी
सर बीच में
अच्छा यू वेंट देयर फॉर द क्लास. मेरे कराने मेरे स्किप
उससे अच्छा तो हम लोग गए सर अभी तो यू टोल्ड मी गिव द
freedom to talk not all those kinds of news. अभी तुम लोग इतना देर क्या कर रहे थे सर. हाँ तो वही करो.
सर काम भी कर दिया सर हम स्कूल में कर रहे थे नहीं जल्दी मैम से मैम की तारीफ करता सॉरी मैम मेरी फेवरेट है सर इतना बढ़िया वीडियो मैम चेंज करें मैम को चेंज करें
क्यों अच्छी है.
चेंज नहीं करें मतलब वीडियो को छोड़ उससे पहले मैम वो बहुत अच्छा
आगे से ना
हाँ जी
तो क्या हो गया. बट क्या हो गया.
अरे पता नहीं कुछ लिख रहा है वो सब वापस नहीं obviously मैम
ये भी मानी.
ऐसा फील नहीं आता मैम
सीट आने के लिए सीट अंदर से जो पीछे से आ रहा है नहीं होता है. मैं कल नेक्स्ट टाइम देना आगे दर्शन करके नहीं अलाउड और हिस्ट्री
next day मैम हमारा देखने yes मैम yes
जल्दी करो. I'm going to start the next chapter. We need to explain city
yes
versus
yes sir start
agriculture 2 ना. हाँ चलो.
नहीं
सर मत दो यार
ना ना taste here written
और
he deserves the good means I'll give you. If she deserves the beating that also I should give. Everyone come on agriculture 2 food crops. One of you going to separate from them. One will be in the boys toilet, other one will be the gents toilet. कब से बर्बाद चालू है. I'm saying be quiet both are. Alright now today's date and write heading food crops.
एकदम पास
हाँ. Correct. Oh correction है. ये इधर explain करते हैं.
Yeah.
Hey guys, now look here. This chapter, we are moving away from the basic chapter. This chapter is food crops. Agriculture 3 is cash crops. Now, if I want to explain the difference between food and cash crops, India soon after independence, the biggest threat was food security. What is food security? Anybody? Affordability, availability, and accessibility. 3 A's. What is affordability? The price should be kept in control. Accessibility, every Indian should have the reach. And availability. Throughout the year, it should be available. So there was a famine during the British regime in India, which was called as Bengal famine, Kolkata mainly. The worst famine India has seen. Normally, abhi famine to nahi hota hai. If we generally see, it is due to natural factors, floods or maybe drought. But it was neither drought nor flood. It was a wrong policy of Lord Mountbatten. And he proudly said, I made 20,000 Indians die just because of his wrong distribution policy of grains. So that is what yesterday I was watching a small episode in one of the news channel. They were saying that these Mughals are not Mughals, these Muslim countries are very popularly saying that we are we have produced that, what is his name? Who brought that two building down, Osama, etc. etc. But in now Europe, now there is some counter reaction going on. And he was very proudly saying Nazi, German Hitler, Fazi, Mussolini, they were the worst dictators of the world. And now if the Europe people start raise the ugly head like this, that will be end of the Asia. Because what Hitler had killed, they said 20 lakhs of people was killed by Hitler. And they were not any criminals. They were all Jews, innocent people. I still remember watching a video in one of the foreign channel only where they are sent into an open gas chamber. Yes. And they're asked to open the shower. No shower, it's only the poisonous gas. So how many things the world is in restore, we do not know. But at least India is doing great guns, especially when we teach about this food crops. We start with the first rice, staple food crop of India. West Bengal is the leading producer. Correct? We produce different varieties of rice. Rice is more laborious. What is laborious? More time consuming and more labor oriented than wheat. Wheat is the second staple food crop. What is wheat good about? Wheat has dual temperature required. What is dual temperature? When it is sowing, one temperature. When it is growing, one temperature. When it is sowing, it is 10 to 15. When it is budding up bigger, it is 25 to 30 because that time it needs more heat. So that is why rice is a kharif crop, rain-fed crop, whereas wheat is a rabi crop during grown the winter season. When I move away from rice and wheat, I will be taking something called as millets. And millets include 3. Anybody? Jawar, bajra, and ragi. Normally, these 3 crops are considered to be poor man's food crop. Why it is called as poor man's food crop? One, it is cheap, both for the consumer and for the farmers also. And the requirement for growing rice is very high. Continuous water, fertilizer, pesticides, big field, and plowing has to be done. But for millets, there is no such headache at all. It grows in a small land, less water. In fact, in sturdy crops, sturdy. What is sturdy? It can withstand without water for few days. So both for the farmer and the consumer, it is very good. For you and me, we are neither farmer nor consumer, but we understand, sir, it is having high roughage, especially ragi. Have you heard about roughage in science? Easy digestible for your stomach, and it is very good for the growing children.
What?
Ragi. And it is very good. Hindi में उसको नाच नहीं बोलते हैं. छोटा सा brown, छोटा सा powder बना के करते हैं. So we always believe India is not only producing rice and wheat, but India is also producing millets on a very large scale. It is grown in different parts of India. I mean, if I say number 1 producer of rice, it is West Bengal. Bengal people are the maximum consumer of rice and fish. But normally you and me understand it's the South Indians who consume
Yes.
maximum rice. No, it's Bengal. And similarly, for fish, normally Malvan people are said, more than Malvan, the Bengali only they eat. They are the people who have this baked fish also. No masalas, nothing. सिर्फ वो अपन bake करके वैसे ही खाता है. अभी ठीक है, अभी हाँ उनका वो type है West Bengal. So we normally believe that India produces rice, India produces wheat. I said millets. Then I'll be teaching you something called as cereals or pulses. What are these different types of dals? Tur dal, moong dal, urad dal, masoor. It is not Mysore, it is masoor. She is correct. Normally, India was an agrarian economy. India were generally vegetarians. Unless and until the Britishers and Mughals did not enter India. That is the time slowly we are turning from vegetarian to non-veg. Because even today, the highest protein is our tur dal. Usse bhi better, you have this eggs. Usse bhi maximum is fish. Soya, I think I don't like that smell at all. When I cook in my house, I run away. But it is very good for your health. Soya. But thoda sa digestion mein issue hai. It is very heavy. That's main soya, not that one that you guys eat. What I was explaining? Cereals. So India produces variety of cereals. India being a tropical country, Indians being majority vegetarians, non-vegetarians are also there, but we consume cereals on a very, very large scale. Is it okay? So this is what this chapter is going to help you. So entire chapter will be dealing only with crops, which is called a staple food crop of India. So first we started with what? Second, wheat. Third,
millets.
And fourth, pulses or cereals. इसके साथ एक oil seeds भी आएगा. But oil seeds directly तो हम लोग नहीं consume करता है, but we use it for making edible oil. What is edible oil? Cooking oil. The maximum we use groundnut. Then we have sunflower. Sunflower abhi because of the price. Because of the groundnut very costly, we use sunflower. The best oil for cooking is coconut oil. So my God. Coconut oil have more saturated fats than the unsaturated. You go to Kerala even today, they use coconut oil only for cooking. That's why you get their chivdas and other thing from Kerala stores. आपको लगता है कि कुछ अलग ही बदबू नहीं है. They do it using a coconut. So we अच्छा लगता है. Mustard oil hai, rape seeds hai, then what is that? Sarso ka tel. That is so India is the leading producer of oil and India is the leading consumer of oil. That is the trouble with this edible oil. Correct. Along with oil, we will be studying something called as oil cake. What is oil cake? It is nothing. When that oil crushing is done, that residue which is left, it is normally given to cows because it is milk animals. So उनका दूध देने का वो जो protein है वो बढ़ जाता है. So cake is not one that you guys get it for your. It is just a residue. It is given to the milk animals. Did I cover everything? Chalo, come on, let's start writing some notes into your notebooks.
Yes. So sir, it was slowly.
ठीक है. Try तो करूँगा. But थोड़ा सा fast करेंगे तो chapters जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा ना. Come on. Introduction right.
Yes.
India is the leading producer of. India is the leading producer of major food crops.
Sir.
India is the leading producer of major food crops in the world. Leading producer of food crops in the world. I mean, now you know what is latest Indian government has done. India has stopped exporting rice to all the countries.
Why is that?
Because due to Russia-Ukraine war and floods in India, the rice production has come to a halt. So India ने अभी तुरंत बंद कर दिया. Iran is begging for the rice, but India ने मना कर दिया. 140 countries को India ने बंद कर दिया. Because Iran was the country which made unwanted charges on India when we sent wheat, when that Iran was having a earthquake, na? Earthquake आया था ना ईरान में. In fact, India का सबसे पहला plane जाके land हुआ था. तो ईरान ने क्या बोला कि जो भी wheat इंडिया से आया है वो एबोला वायरस है. तो हमारा बहुत सारा एक्सपोर्ट कैंसिल हुआ था, बट फिर इंडिया ने टेस्ट किया, बोला कोई वायरस नहीं था. So now for last 2 weeks, Iran government is talking to Indian government, but Indian government ने बोला ठीक है, अभी ना वायरस देंगे, ना राइस देंगे, चुपचाप बैठना. Because now entire world depends on India for rice. India is supplying close to 34% of the rice production to the world. हमारे पास ही नहीं है. अगर अभी इंडिया देने लगा, फिर इंडियंस को नहीं देगा. They have cut the basmati rice. Sorry, non-basmati rice. Basmati rice अभी भी export हो रहा है. It's very costly. So that is chunk na. Basmati rice only rich people eat. There will be foreign में भी rich people only eat basmati. Normal people eat normal rice. I have tried Thai rice, Thailand, Vietnam rice, and Korean rice. थोड़ा सा मतलब हाँ तुरंत खा लिया. सब rice sticky है, except Indian. And उनका थोड़ा aroma रहता है, खुशबू रहता है. That is why those guys can pick it in a toothpick and eat. अभी सोचो अपना rice तो एक toothpick में 4 ही रुकेगा. And how we are trying to eat it is our headache. The one interesting news with this, yesterday I was reading a blog, not a blog, it was a news blog only, where Mrs. Sudha Murthy,
Infosys
company owner, wherever she goes, any meeting, anywhere for dining or anything, she always carries her spoon in her bag. So somebody trolled her, why did such a Karodpati lady is carrying? She is a pure vegetarian. She says the spoon used by some other person, I will not use it. So every time she goes for any party or anything, बोलती है कि मैं अपने ही spoon से खाऊं. And that lady is a very great leader. She recently got the President Award. She's a writer, she's an author, and she's a social worker. She's an environmentalist. बहुत सारा काम कर रही है.
Son has become now a millionaire.
Son है उसका. उसकी तो 2 बेटी है, son नहीं है.
Son is also there.
Rishi Sunak married to the daughter of this lady only. Rishi Sunak का जो wife है, and the Rishi Sunak का जो wife का जो सिर्फ equity share value is much higher than the Queen's property in England. Such a rich lady. तो even Rishi Sunak is a very learned fellow, but इनका property तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. London में ही सोचो how much these guys are earning. And very simple lady. Even today she goes to a temple where she used to sell flowers, and she was ordinary lady. अभी भी बोलती है जब टाइम मिलता है तो सुबह 10 बजे खोलती है दुकान, 4 बजे तक बैठती है और जितना भी फ्लावर्स बेचा उसका पैसे भी लेकर आ जाती है. बोलते हैं this is my hard earned. I have listened to her interviews and speakers. She maybe close to 70 तो रहेगी. एनर्जेटिक है वो लेडी. बाबा वो बोलते हैं कि जब हम लोग पढ़ाई करता था लड़कियों को बाहर जाना अलाउ नहीं था, किसी से बात नहीं करने का था, स्ट्रिक्ट फैमिली. But then also she has studied. Narayan Murthy is also very influential. But this lady, we should salute such ladies, है ना. ऐसा भी हाँ इंडिया में लेडीज है और अभी भी बोलती है चैरिटी में सबसे ज्यादा मिसेस सुधा मूर्ति देती है पैसे गवर्नमेंट की. Come on, let's write. What I was saying? In the world, India produces, right now, rice, wheat, produces rice, wheat, millets, cereals, CE, गलती से भी S मत लिख. Cereal, CERE, वही लिख रहे cereals and oil seeds. That will go to that cereals that what's in the television.
Cereals
and oil seeds. Now let us write 3. It is there in the book. Let me just explain. We have 3 cropping seasons. One is Rabi, other is Kharif, and third is Zaid. No need to write, just understand. So we say Rabi, it is a winter crop. Kharif ends with F. We say rain-fed crop. Correct? Whereas the last one, it is in between. In between what? Rabi and Kharif. These two are main source of income. Do you accept?
Yes.
To whom? To the farmers. You and me are doing farming.
Yes, sir.
So doing farming.
So government have both.
As a government, very good, very good.
Village में तो है.
Whereas this is enough. Listen carefully. Supplementary source of income. Now I want somebody to tell me why this is supplementary source of income.
थोड़ी बहुत.
Because in the season there are not much crops.
ये crop
Because
season.
Karni have Rabi and Kharif.
Wonderfully.
Staple.
He is dancing to the tune.
Staple crops are grown.
Simple है. If I want to name the crops here, we have this.
Millet, muskmelon.
Other generally fruits are there. I mean, can we imagine by selling watermelon and muskmelon, any farmer is going to 1 crore rupees? No, sir. This is just a short season, hardly for 2 months. Whereas Rabi, if I say wheat, second staple food crop, Kharif, acha, I am right. This is wheat, the best example. Best example is rice. Don't you think this is staple food crop number 1? This is staple food crop number 2.
Yes.
So that is why it's main source of income. Third is pulses. Millets. I'm so sorry. So Rabi is a winter-fed crop. Kharif is a rain-fed crop, and Zaid is in between Kharif and Rabi. Chalo, put the heading in a notebook and take the notes from the volume. Let's see without my help. जो चाहिए ये भी चाहिए मैं तो बहुत शॉर्ट में एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ that I should say you are only saying you are only good I should
Okay, sir.
quickly finishing only 5 minutes for this
Well, past and reverse.
बात नहीं करेंगे तो
They're all the points were right. 4 points.
हाँ at least what does it mean exact copy paste मत करो write on your own
Sir, negative.
अच्छा जो करना है
Exactly. Then होता है ना मेरे का रोज भी कॉम्प्लीट ठीक पहले जाने समझते हैं
So your school friends are there in Vashi. They called it for school.
So it's for the extra.
Oh, so you came there
Yes, sir.
alone or your dad? Curious.
Other things.
क्या पूछ रहे थे?
What?
इधर भी तो करंट आइडिया दिखता है। हाँ। Should not avoid man. Income. I can't force on that. ये लड़कों को बोलो और पूरा दुनिया को क्या है? वही अलग है। I was just praising you.
Thank you, sir.
To let you know. They completed. We'll go with rice and beans. Today we can finish it.
So how much time is it?
30 minutes.
15, 14.
अरे तो रुकना मैं ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ तो तुरंत
Sorry, sir. So, okay.
Main source of income. Both kharif and rabi crops are main source of income. If Aryan is the only boy, whatever I write in the board, he copies everything.
Even I copy.
She is the other girl who also copies.
Sir, taking to stay.
No, next week कभी नहीं देखती वो कामचोर है. कामचोर जरा सादा है.
ये कामचोर तो ये है.
You carry on. What are you every time you do?
सर उसको carry on. नाम भी नहीं दिया सर.
But why are you complimenting like this?
Sorry.
Both of them. You wait. I'm going to pull this girl's beard now. Yeah, wait. No.
Can I write down my own?
Good boy, good. ऐसे रहने से बता जरा तेरा own का चेकिंग और ये करना this feeling starts after the release. Hey, you have to write sewing. पीछे लिखा है but directly after. Where is harvesting? Harvesting beginning from the season is that's a wheat barley correct. It's season begins with the onset of the months. Correct. थोड़ा सा और बड़ा लिख देता सर. ठीक. Where is the yes. This is the summer season growing again.
All growing
Crops.
ये crops है.
Yes, sir. Sir, I write again.
Handwriting is very good.
Thank you, sir.
doctor
Teacher should not give you any marks. What is this April?
Sir, अगर वो तो ये सर April
ये देखो. P ऐसा कोई लिखता है सर?
नहीं,
बेसिक क्या है और स्पेलिंग इतना स्पेलिंग. ये ऐसा है. P को उसने बाइटर में B बना. फिर ये है P के लिए ऊपर आता है टीचर. It is coming here. Where is A? अरे बाप. ये new month of the year called April. 13th month of the year. Chalo. One person has shown me. Is your notebook completed? I've been saying right from day one.
हाँ सर
I will not say.
partiality sir
Okay.
ऐसा करोगे
No, it's between one girl to another, that is acceptable. Between a boy and a girl, a way is not to complete it. So, because before the speaking, I need to. If not, whenever I'm going to each other parents, The first thing I am going to say, I've been telling for more than 2 months, 3 months, right from day one I've been saying. Is your number?
एक सेकंड में तेरे को
handwriting देखी है उसने?
तो ऐसा बोलना काहे
तो और किसी से भेज रही? हाँ, तो ये आप-
मैं लेता हूँ
because this month, the 20th will be the meeting, I'm very sure. Starts, okay? I mean, starts up or
After
ये है?
वो cross किया है।
मेरा हो गया
Handwriting लेकर,
हाँ सर
write and expecting everyone writes.
Sir, wait for the
ठीक है?
चलो। अरे फिर और ये
हाँ, उसको एक बार मिला तो तब से वो नहीं What is the spelling?
सर ग्रेड ओनली
It should be ready idea. But always check your textbook.
Sir, what is this?
Start.
Sir, this is it.
देखो you should ponder each and every alphabet.
Sir, you
Nice. This is 9. ठीक है. It comes here and EA and then goes that way.
wow.
आएगा
Where is the notebook? That is, can I write it and make the parents sign?
हाँ सर
No, give it by next Wednesday.
हम लोग को
Only show me the geography notebook where it is. ठीक है? चलो, write down the heading. उसका दो पहला.
सर पहले मैं
दो क्या? वो बच्चे एकदम day one से लेकर आई थी वैसे ही.
वो हम
हम
लोग
लोग
ने
ने उसको
किया
corrupt करने का बहुत try किया.
सर आपने स्कूल में लेकर
क्या? स्कूल में भी वो ऐसी ही
नहीं कुछ ऐसे नहीं
ऐसी ही बता.
दूसरा
गुंडागर्दी करती है गुंडागर्दी नहीं करती सर ऐसा हाइट होके इस पे जाओ मत ऐसा बोला
बढ़िया तुम
इस पे जाओ मत
only throwing matter कर. Is it true, Risha?
हाँ सर मैं सोचती हूँ सुनती रहती है
नहीं ये बोलती है
बाहर सुनती रहती है
तो क्या तुमने में फ्रेश हवा ले रहा है.
अरे तू अपना सैलेड ही कर तू अपना
तो
सर दादी चीज अरे तू ठीक है यस सर इधर बहुत बड़ा इसको फूल और स्माइली दे दे
मैं तो व्हाट्सएप पे लिख स्माइल
आउटस्टैंडिंग दे फिर तो ये आउटस्टैंडिंग ओके
एक है तो ये फिर एक
मूव क्या है
मूव लिखते हो
मिक्स की बोले
क्रॉप्स ग्रोन
राइट मिस्टेक कॉल
for growing crops there is no connectivity. चलो चेक करो
और ये सारा वही है फिर द समर कितना crops which remain in the agriculture
Sir, it should be
तो अरे सिद्धार्थ गलती है तो why don't you make तो तुम करेक्शन करो.
क्या करना है सर मैंने वेरी
This is the crop grown during the summer.
for growing crops.
Since this is the mistake, I can give
so it
you.
is not my fault it is volume's fault
You should correct the mistake ना. Textbook में भी misprint होता है. जाके textbook वाले से लड़ाई करेगा. तो ऐसा है ना किसी को.
सर ऐसा नहीं आता सर
क्यों?
सर इतना मजा
हाँ सर
अभी ना.
अरे you sit down यार sit
Sit down, sit down.
how can this one dance की बोला इससे only for oh thank you
प्यार
प्यार बहुत है इतना प्यार है कि जो
चिकली उसको नीचे डाल के बहुत कुछ सलाद खाया. अच्छा everyone has taken that this is the summer.
सर इसके इसमें लाइन है ना
थोड़ा एक बार मैंने देखा.
मेरा ठीक है
She has improved the writing for this.
सर वो
Yeah,
मेरा नहीं
हाँ उसका है.
सर दिल से सर ऐसे सर फास्ट
तुम बोलता है ना मैं तुमको ज्यादा ये शरीर से ये partiality. Hey, you can't write good. It should be me.
है
Yes, sir.
गुड नहीं लिखा है
Sir, I.
गुड ने इसके लिए अंडरलाइन किया उसके लिए
Sorry, she told me.
सर इसको भी आपने गुड किया हाँ ना इसको बहुत जरूरत होती है सर मैं कभी नहीं करती सर मैं जल्दी कर नो सर so that don't have big heart
तुम्हारे घर में पापा ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम
हाँ सर अभी बराबर है चलेगा फूड नहीं लोगे तो भी चलेगा एंड
Better. Can do. Can do good. वो can do आता है.
सर ऐसा क्यों सर सर तो कुछ भी नहीं देते ना
Hey guys, now when you are going to write for rise, na, we will be starting. Chalo, everyone.
अभी सर गुड करते हैं एकदम
बिल्कुल, एक मिनट बोलना नहीं.
and
Put that in rise, everyone. Come on, be quick.
yes sir then
Point number one.
so wait sir
Point number one for rice. Come on. It is the staple food crop of India. It is the staple food crop of India. Be quick. We have got few minutes to go. Can complete it. Second, it is a kharif crop. It is a kharif crop which requires. It is a kharif crop which requires continuous standing water in the fields. It is a kharif crop which requires continuous standing water in the field. Second, next, continuous standing water in the field.
sir wait
Third, India is the second largest producer. India is the second largest producer.
sir first one
China, next to China. India is the second. Hey, I put the pen on my pocket. India is the largest producer of second largest next to China. Next, West Bengal in India is the leading producer of rice. West Bengal, no need to write India. West Bengal is the leading producer of rice. Next. It requires an average temperature of annual average or only average temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Average temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Next.
Yes.
Of 24 degrees Celsius. Rainfall requirement is between 150 to 300 centimeters. Rainfall requirement is between 150 to 300 centimeters. Bracket में लिखना annual. It grows well in. It grows next month. It grows well in clayey, CLAYEY.
Soil.
Clayey, loamy,
Sir, it grows.
well, in clayey, loamy, alluvial soil. Alluvial soil.
Yes, sir.
Abhi, I am giving a small assignment. You only write from the volume. Only write. I will explain when we are meeting. Methods of cultivation में उधर दिया देखो. Broadcasting, drilling. हाँ, सिर्फ heading लिख के आ जाओ. फिर मैं explain करूँगा. Dibbling, transplanting, Japanese. एक separate question आएगा Japanese method में. तो put a star mark for Japanese method. Okay. No need. Only the heading.
So,
Because I have to explain. If you could write better, if not, I will do.
yes, sir.
No, it grows well. उतना ही है, full stop है ना. ए लोमी LOA लूमी हो जाएगा.
अभी देखो
Still I can explain.
Can do better.
Okay.
So, rice.
stand
Can do. Can do this.